Hey guys, this is the LarryBoy Fanatic, and yep, you saw the title. I wanted to make this video for the following reasons. 1. VeggieTales in the House already has 4 seasons under its belt, and we still have our League of Heroes to sigh and moan about. With their colorful outfits, it makes you wonder why LarryBoy had to change his own costume to begin with. 2. I've wanted to talk about the VeggieTales in the House costume design, seeing that I made a video about my discovery of it back in December of 2014. Now that VeggieTales in the House has 4 seasons in, with the first 2 on iTunes, do I feel the same way about the update as I did 2 years ago? Now, having exposed myself to the Netflix series for a long time, even though some of it is I decided to analyze the costume design and give a final assessment on it once and for all. For this analysis, I'll look at the notable aspects of the costume while comparing it to the original costume design that'll simply be known as the retro design. Seeing that I've been a LarryBoy fan for about 13 years now, and that I've spent countless hours of my life watching his videos and episodes for both leisure and professionally, I think I would give the updated design a fair grade in the end. So let's get started. Now, over the years, LarryBoy's costume has evolved, with animators making him more flexible and comfortable in his environment. The most notable in this evolution was in LarryBoy and the Bad Apple, where we see him soaring in the air using his plunger ears in the opening scene. But in VeggieTales in the House, the update includes wings, which allow him to fly. But what's the point of flying if the plunger ears already compensated for it? But to be fair, LarryBoy seems to like this extra feature, so this can be an avenue for possibility, yet extra costume dressing. The helmet was the biggest difference in comparison to the retro. First of all, the coverage. The front part of the helmet is what? A face shield instead of just covering the top half of his face. When he puts up the shield, it's easy to tell who he is when he's not LarryBoy. Now, Whatsoever Critic pointed this out when she reviewed the first LarryBoy episode of VeggieTales in the House. The retro did a pretty good job disguising him, because being a superhero, the whole point is secret identity, okay? I like the idea of an alter ego, because that's what was fun about superheroes, because no one knows who you are unless you tell them. With the update, you may as well point him out in public when he's not on superhero duty. Nonetheless, the face shield has some cool stuff. He now has an aiming peripheral where it would be nearly impossible for him to miss a shot when using his plunger ears to knock out bad guys or grab things. He sometimes gets on-screen calls to appear on his face shield, which is impressive. It also sometimes acts as a pager in case someone calls him for his assistance, which I remember seeing in the Season 4 episode, The Good Samary-Cumber. Samaritan Cumber. Samary Cucumber. Samary Cumberbatch. You know, the episode where LarryBoy eats a bag of popcorn while Ickabeezer has a flat tire outside Paul Grape's shop. Funny how I too was eating popcorn when watching this episode. So the face shield isn't too bad a feature in the update. Remember the retro costume's colors? I know I do. The usual purple and yellow, purple helmet and spandex, and yellow top with a white collar, or whatever you call this. With the update, it's nothing but shades of purple and blue, with the exception of a yellow lightning bolt on his chest. Plus, he no longer has his signature belt with his initials on it. Although these color schemes can get lost in the generics, because that's what half of the updated design is about, generics, it was nice to see that the animators are keeping LarryBoy relevant. Okay, so what can I say about the updated costume design? Well, it's not too bad, but it wasn't really necessary. To this day, part of me is okay with the update, while another part of me can only ask why, but to no avail. Even though it took whatever made Larry Boy unique in the first place and added extra stuff that wasn't needed to begin with, it made me realize that watching most of the Larry Boy episodes in the Netflix series, the changes and added features paved the way for possibilities, cool things that I never thought Larry Boy could do. Again, his aiming ability with the face shield, his ability to move around more with wings besides the plunger ears, and communication made easier whenever somebody needs his help. However, I still think that there was absolutely nothing wrong with the retro, only that it's dated. Then again, that design has been around longer. The update has only lasted for a couple of years. I mean, it's good to stay relevant, but trends are notorious for fading away, unless they somehow find a way to be timeless. So I guess my final assessment would be that the update has potential, but I don't think any more should be done to Larry Boy. If this update can stay timeless, then it has my full blessing. So in fairness, I would give it a 7 out of 10. It's not the worst, but also not the best. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you liked this video, be sure to give this video a like and please subscribe to the channel. So you like what you see? Now this is the cartoon version of me. I'll be using more of this for my review on the League of Incredible Vegetables. This took a really long time to make because I'm getting used to doing this on the computer, so be sure to stay tuned for my next review. And on that note, this has been the LarryBoy Fanatic, the eyes and plunger ears of the LarryBoy universe. See you guys!